Good evening. Welcome to the Professor Dor Show. Here is nearly 11. It's now 9. It's now 9 p.m. in Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya. Hope your evening is okay. So today I want to show you how we cook something. I can show you in my. You can see in my what? That is goat meat. So we are going to prepare some goat meat. So it's a boiled goat stew. We call it tumbukiza. In Swahili it means tumbukiza. Tumbukiza in Swahili means just you throw in. So it's boiled goat stew. Tumbukiza, no oil. Totally no oil. So this is the goat meat I'm showing you here. You can see that's the goat meat. So I want to wash it. First of all, I have to wash my hands. I'll show you how I wash my hands. So I've washed my hands, and then I want to start to what? Wash the meat. So you have to pour in some water. You want to pour in some water. So I think I need to put this camera well, so that you can see what I'm doing. In my humble kitchen. Then I can put it down. So you can see the meat. I'm washing it. I want to wash the meat. I have to go. I have to show people. I have to show what we are doing. I have to show people what we are doing. We are washing the meat. We are washing it, making it clean. You cannot just cook meat that way. So we turn the camera down. Yes. So we want to wash the meat well. So you have to remove the water from the meat. Want to remove the water well. This sample is good. So we are pouring in more water in the meat. We are pouring more water in the meat. Cleaning it. Now I'm removing the water. So I'm crazy. I'm using an old sieve so that the meat doesn't fall in the sink for hygiene purposes. So we're going to add more water. So let me show you the water that I've added. That's the water I've added. It's not so much. And the meat itself is what? For 200, this is like, I don't know, around half a kilo of goat meat. Half a kilo of goat meat. So I'm preparing it. So I have to put on the stove. I want to show you our stoves here. Guys, look at how our stoves look like. These are our stoves. The stove I'm going to use. I'm going to put it on. So I have to put this camera down. So I have to put the stove on. That's lighted the match. So you have to disconnect. So I want to show you. I'll put the meat on the stove. So you have to put the fire up. So the meat is boiling, as you can see. So you have to cover it. Remember when I started, I washed my hands. You always have to wash your hands. So now, what next? I have my tomatoes here. I have to choose the best. So I have this onion and tomato. Here an onion is going for nearly, I don't know, $1/2. I don't know if that, okay. With the $1, with the not even $1, even, I don't know, $0.1, you buy a tomato, and then an onion is nearly $0.1, $0.1 there. It's cheap. The tomatoes here, they're all cheap. So you have to wash. We are washing the tomatoes. We are washing the onion. I think we have to unclog it. So now I want to turn this phone on the charger. I have to turn it on my charger. So welcome to the Professor Dor Show. I'm here in the evening cooking. So we have I'll show you how this is my onion. You can cut with one hand. So now I want to cut my onion. At least you are seeing now the way I'm doing. This is how professors cook. So this is how professors cook. So I want to cut there. I'm cutting my onion. No one to hold for me the camera. That's why it's when I'm doing it. So what? The onions are done. The onions are done. Now I'm going to cut the tomato is done, so I'm going to cut the onion. So I want to cut the onion. So this is, there I said this is tumbukiza. we call it tumbukiza. We call it tumbukiza goat meat stew. Tumbukiza. So it is just boiled. I say boiled. You can call it boiled. Boiled. I think the right word is boiled goat meat. Tumbukiza. Boiled goat meat. Yeah. So this is boiled goat meat. Tumbukiza. Tumbukiza in Swahili just means to throw it in. So I'm cutting the onion. Don't worry, I'm on my own. I have to do what needs to be done. I have to make cooking is important. When I was young, there was a song I learned. Malaika, nakupenda malaika. Malaika, nakupenda malaika. This is a song I used to sing when I was young. Malaika, nakupenda malaika. Those are the only words I know. Malaika, nakupenda malaika. Malaika, nakupenda malaika. So my tomatoes and onions are done. So we just wait for the meat to boil. Then you are going to put it in. And then you are going to put it in. You are going to put it in and wait how it is. So the meat is done after boiling it for 20 minutes. You know these things of YouTube, you have to jump up ahead because of time. So we want to do something here. So we want to pour it in the, we want to pour these tomatoes inside there. As you can see, it's boiling well. So we have to pour it in. So I've already poured it in, as you can see. We need some salt, just a bit, see that? Then what do we do next? We stir. I'm stirring. This is the cooking of a professor. So I'm just using the oils of the goat. There's water, but it's mixed with the oil of the goat. No adding oil, artificial oil, I don't know. This is natural oil from the goat. There. Then I add a bit of water. Then I stir it a bit again. Then I put a lid on it and let's wait and let it. So guys, the meat is ready after boiling it for 20 minutes. And then when I put in the tomatoes and the onions, it took me another 10 minutes. So in total 30 minutes. Once you can boil it for around 20 minutes on gas. Then you put in tomatoes, onions, potatoes if you want, and give it another 10 minutes. Total 30 minutes, and your meat is done. So let me show you what I've achieved. So, wow. So you can see the meat is done and is ready for eating. So the meat is done there. You can see the meat is done. This is the Professor Dole Show. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe to my channel, and also donate something for the continuation of the channel. Kwaheri ya kuonana, kwaheri.